So I had this massage therapist. She comes over from Valley, so she was over here the other day, and she was me because she was in town. She's like, hey, yeah, come on over. So, and she's like, I want you to do my best friend and give a boob read. I'm like, yeah, sure. So she calls her friend up. Her friend sends her over. I gave her a read, and her friend's crying. She's like, oh my God, I didn't know so much about it.
Yeah.
So she goes back to work, and she has all these other ladies that work with her because she cleans houses in like these mansions over in Lake Wildwood. And I swear, like, I've done 4 this week from her coworkers. And so she's just like, every time she's with a different coworker, she's like, you gotta do this with my friend. And so I'm getting these coming across my phone, and I'm just like,
poor guy.
Sure, no problem.
You know, people say you're gonna be the windshield or you're the bug. And I say both of those. I'm gonna be the headlight, and I'm gonna shine regardless of what bug throws through me, because it's the one thing, my smile and my heart is the one thing that I have not changed.
It's funny because many women that I've worked with over the years have therapists, and some of them are like, what the fuck are you doing? And some of them are like, oh my God, I'm so glad that you've been able to find something to help you with this, because we've been stuck for so long. And so it's always like a mixed bag.
Introducing the ToplessTalk podcast, where we're diving deep into the world of sex and relationships. Join us as we explore the good, the bad, and the ugly, leaving no topic off limits. With your host, Ryan Nickel, we're on a mission to change 1 million lives through 1,000 episodes. In a world where vulnerability is power, we're not just talking about taking off layers, we're peeling back the layers of real experiences. Our guests, brave women who've walked through the fire, are bearing it all. Their struggles, triumphs, and everything in between. It's more than just stories. It's a roadmap for those who felt alone in their journeys. By sharing their transformation from the horrific to the heroic, these women become beacons of hope for others. Because in every tale of survival lies the potential for someone else's revival. So tune in, listen closely, and remember, ToplessTalk isn't just about shedding inhibitions. It's about finding connection in the rawness of human connection. Because when we share, we heal, we empower, and we transform. Welcome to a podcast where every story is a step towards 1 million changed lives.
No, so I started reading the book, and he
What book was it?
I don't know, something about a mirror. I don't remember.
Oh my God. You should send him my book.
I
got a book for you.
I don't even remember. I know I have it. I have my notes, my little things.
Yeah,
They're right there. Yeah, next to you.
No.
Throw that book away.
Yeah.
It's in my bookshelf.
Lose his phone number.
I'll give it to you afterwards.
I don't want it. No, just lose it.
Just.
You can't. You're emotionally invested into
I am.
friendship.
I am emotionally invested, and it's crazy because we have flipped the script. He went from, living with somebody sounds awful, and I don't want to be with anybody, and I like my time, and he's getting ready to move in with his girlfriend. So, which is awesome.
Does girlfriend know about you?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love how you're like, awesome.
It's awesome. It's so awesome.
Most awesomeness?
That's the most. It's cool beans.
Mostest.
Yeah, it's cool beans. All that in a bag of chips with Doritos.
This is why you are in the shower getting yourself off and then crying afterwards, because it's so frustrating.
It is. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to be emotionally involved into people who are not emotionally involved.
Yeah, fuck those people. They are not.
I don't know how to do that.
No, they're just a waste of time.
Yeah, kick them to the curb.
I don't know how to do. I think I just told you the other day. Like I'm getting to a point where I just want people to like
come on over with the list of all the people.
Leave me alone.
Give me your phone. And I'll text them all for you.
You're gonna text them. Oh my God. All right, well, you go right.
He would take pleasure in that.
I sure would. I'd film the whole
That'd make his day.
I'd film the whole thing.
You just film the whole thing.
I get a couple of pictures of you on the cross and be like, this is what I'm into. I found somebody else. You never satisfy me the way this man has touched.
See, but I've never been with them. Like, I'm just like, that's.
Or whatever. I mean, I just would just fuck with people.
No, I don't. At this point, it's just like I said, we've flipped. He's moving in with her, and
now you enjoy your time.
I'm like, I think that sounds horrendous. So, yeah.
Just let him go.
That's so much easier.
So here's the thing. If you don't have the heart to just have these hard conversations with people, you just you stop responding every time they send you something.
Right.
And just have your answers get shorter.
Ghost them.
Yeah. Well, you could just ghost
What?
I could.
But
Ghost them.
She wants to still have like she doesn't want to have the guilt.
No, I don't like the guilt.
So what you do then is you just taper your answers to like almost like one word sentences, and eventually they'll just stop asking. I had to do this with somebody. I just like had to fucking.
How's your day? Great.
Yeah. I just like. So
What'd you have for dinner? Burger.
Food. Yeah.
Food.
Like
Food.
So you're not very talkative.
Do you sleep well? Yes.
I've been busy.
No.
Yeah, and eventually there's nothing there. It's too distant. There's not.
Yeah.
They'll just stop talking to you because they're not getting the emotional benefit or whatever the kick they got out of it before.
Yeah. Well.
And so, I mean, that way you can do it within the guidelines of your conscience and whatever, so you don't have to feel guilty for it. But why? Because here's the thing, too. If you're so busy managing all of these relationships that don't serve you, you're never going to have time for the ones that will. Mm-hmm. And so if your complaint is, I never have these, it's like, well, because you're so busy doing this, you can't even see that.
Yeah.
So get rid of this shit.
Yeah, if you're not getting anything out of it,
Yeah.
No, not really.
kick it.
Seriously.
Why are you doing it then?
Because
It passes time.
I'm a good friend.
No, it gives...
Yeah, but friend's a two-way thing.
Yeah, I get
Are you getting value out of it back?
healing
No,
from
it
him.
makes healing from him. No, you don't. It makes you feel validated because you
Yeah,
have
but how do you
someone
feel
talking
healed?
to
What
you.
is he healed? Oh, no, put you on. What is he healed?
It makes me look at things a little bit different. It reframes where I sit, but it also, in the same sentence, makes me feel pretty like the
That's
last
not a good
thing. The
friend.
thing that he just said to me recently made me feel pretty. And so I waited like 5 days. I think I
What'd he
just
say?
Yeah, what do
barely.
you say?
Well, then he'll know.
Well, he's like, we're not naming his name.
No.
You going to show him this video?
So
He's already gonna know.
Oh no! He's already found you because I talked to him and told him about you, and he was like, "What are you?" He calls him. He's like,
What does
"What
he
are
call
you
him?
doing?" No, I can't. And then
Yeah, he wants.
he calls me Corky,
Corky. Okay.
and spells it wrong because I spelled it wrong, and that's
Corky,
just-
like isn't that like from the Wonder Years or some shit?
I have no
was there
idea.
like a show that some dude's name was Corky was like handicapped?
Thank you.
Corky.
Yeah.
But he has a nickname for him?
No, not for
Oh.
him. No, not for you.
I like hearing his nickname.
No, he looked. I was telling him about you and telling him about the show and
Yeah.
and he wrote me back and he was like, "What are you even doing right now?" He's like, "Are you like going backwards? Is this what we're doing?" How
he wants to parent you.
Yeah,
the exact wording, and I'll probably get it wrong, was, "You sound like you're going back to you'll please anyone, just anyone." Because he feels that I'm using you as some sort of placeholder or something to do.
you're using
with
him?
Yeah,
Oh, I feel so used right now.
I know.
He likes to be used.
I don't like to be parented, but I like to be used.
Besides the pay part, like he's never come here and be like, God, you know what happened? I got used. I feel terrible. Said not
This
him.
woman came in. She needed some healing. I felt used because she wanted to use my hands.
Yeah, but I just because he feels like I'm just using this as a placeholder, and I'm like, I don't.
What a jealous man.
I was like, I don't understand. Maybe I said it wrong. Like, I'm not talking to him every single day. This is not a every day, all day.
Or like,
you
I don't
and
have boundaries that I can't like go ahead and like.
And so he looked you up, and I guess he Clara and Crystals.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh, he was like, yeah, it's that I found your dude, and I'm like, I don't.
Oh, crystals?
And Crystals is what he wrote to me.
Is that in your book somewhere?
No, it's not.
Oh, I don't. Maybe he's looking at the wrong dude then.
He might be. Yeah, that's not. That's,
I don't know.
The other
No,
topless talk.
I told him it was
new.
called Topless Talk. Like
Coral and crystals.
yeah, I don't know, but that was what
Someone's
he used.
bootleg your show.
Yeah, and crystals.
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
I know there's some women that use like crystal and shit like that, but no, it's not me.
Okay, I don't. I didn't even look it up because I
But
was.
here's the
too
real
mad.
question I have. Regardless, thanks for subscribing.
I don't think he's subscribed.
I probably not. But the question I have for you is, what would happen if the roles were reversed? If you were the one giving him all of the advice, how would he take that from you?
He wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. Because, and here's the thing. This is why I think he's jealous.
Right?
I'm sitting in the seat that he wants to be in with you.
Then why didn't he do it when he had the opportunity?
Do what?
Do what?
Be in.
Have a talk show?
No, be like.
No, he's trying to. He want to do a book club with you. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't know. Maybe
He's trying to be your parent. He's trying to be like some kind of like. The relationship dynamic is he's above you. Mm-hmm. He's definitely condescending, telling you what to do and how to do it, and he's
Yeah.
He's,
Well,
manipulating, guilting you into.
I don't know about.
Yeah, that is. If he's like,
I wouldn't say manipulating, but
He's totally manipulating.
that's guilt tripping you going on the show.
Yeah. He was like, what
Because
did you
there's a
even do?
chance you may like it. And he doesn't like that.
Or get topless.
Or gets what?
Or get topless.
Oh.
And he's not going to be the one that's going to
Like if my
benefit from it.
wife or friend was going to go on a show, I would be like, tell me about it.
Have fun.
I want to find out about
Enjoy
it.
yourself. Can I come? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But regardless of the show, if you were like, hey, let's do some healing journeys. I got a book for you. You'd be like, fuck you, I'm good. I don't need that.
Yeah. Well.
And then like that's your answer though.
Yeah.
It's like this is not a relationship. It's not a friendship.
I was gonna say it's not a relationship at all.
Well, friendships are relationships. It's not a romantic relationship.
No. Oh no.
But this is a friendship where it totally serves him and not you.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. He doesn't like you having other friends?
No, he knows that I have like a couple friends. I don't have like a whole.
Like if you had another friend that you talk to a lot.
About these things.
I don't tell him about other friends
Okay.
that I talk to.
All right.
So.
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
You're probably
Yeah.
on the right track. So does he know about Field Boy?
No. Oh God, no.
Oh, why not? You tell him?
No. Because he would
Field
say
boy.
Field boy. He would say the same thing. He would say
farm labor.
Yeah, he would say the same thing. He would say, you're
using
pacifying the time.
Yeah.
You're filling a void that you need to be working on. You need to love you. But when I'm like, I do.
You know what's so
do.
interesting about people when they give advice? It's usually directed at themselves. Like, they say when you're pointing one finger
Yes.
at if three are pointing back at you.
Yeah.
These three. It's because projections is really an internal frame of like you're looking at a mirror and you're like, oh my god, I see this. I see this so clearly.
Yep.
When it's really your issue. So what he's telling you is like he's fucking.
All right, I'm gonna give this guy a positive chance. What has he done positive?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
He tells you look pretty
Good
today.
job, Rich.
I can't,
Got a good smile.
I was thinking about, I couldn't wait to talk. Like, is he saying anything positive?
He's told me, that I'm amazing. I have a smile that's brighter than anything else, or brighter than the sun. He's written.
Was this before or after you met the guy?
It was after.
Okay.
I had to think about it.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, he's written me a poem, a couple of them. So
Quite the friend.
Yeah.
I've never written poems about my friends.
No. If I did,
You written poems about your friends?
No.
All right, he's got a few redeeming things. So for a while, I was just like, it just sounds all negative.
no, I mean
But
he's.
did he really write her a poem, or did he just say I wrote this for
Did
you?
he have chat write it?
Or no, or like, well, no. So, we're gonna have so I have a guest coming on here, and she's coming in June. So she started to date a guy who writes pornographic screenplays, and he wrote.
Oh, every guy writes screenplays.
Yeah, and it's
That's like every guy's a photographer.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's
I'm a photographer too.
It's a whole thing. She sent it to me. I read it, and it's all written in like it is like takes a breath, looks at her in the eyes, like it's a whole screenplay. And I'm like, he just replaced your name. He's giving this to no. He swore that this is only for me. I'm like, bullshit. He's giving this to all of the girls that he's fucking. Come to find out what happened at the end. Yes. All of them came together and like, oh, I thought he was just mine. I thought this was mine. There were like 4 or 5 other women that he was doing the exact same thing with. They all blew up in her faces and she cried. She went to a mental institution for a while. She was all fucked up in her head because of it. So yeah, this guy writing poems, I guarantee you he's probably sitting the same poem to someone else. It's probably why his girlfriend let him move in. She's like, oh my God, it's amazing. I have the sun. I have a smile that's brighter than the sun. I'm moving in now.
I don't know what he said to her.
I'm not trying to downplay this situation here, but I'm just like.
But friends are supposed to bring you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're supposed to be real with you, but at the same time, they're there to support you. Even if you're going to make a bad decision, like, plenty of friends make bad decisions, but you still support them.
Yeah.
You're not like, you don't guilt them into something or guilt them out of something. Or like, well, you're going on that show, it's because you have a void in you. I mean, versus like, tell me how it goes. Versus just saying tell me how it goes. I can't wait to hear.
No.
You're using him. What are you using me for? I'm curious.
As a place filler.
For what though?
Another talk show.
Like
293.
See, she was going to go on the real radio, but no, she got stuck here with you.
I know. Yeah, 293 will never have me on their show. Even though I'm local.
that I'm using this as, or you, or this in general as something to pacify my time, something to occupy myself with and become infatuated with until I meet someone else. Oh, fuck.
Jealous.
Yeah, why can't it just be like, I'm curious to do
so
it?
jealous that you're using, you found someone else other than him.
Yeah, well,
You're seeing it now?
No, I just kind of had a revelation, so I'm like,
What was it?
We help provide revelations.
yeah.
So
It's part of our service.
Oh, okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. No charge.
So I mentioned that we would talk on the phone from 10 till 2,
Yeah.
10 to 2. Like, it was just every day, Monday through Thursday. And when he met this girl,
Stop.
Insta stopped. Insta stopped. So I'm just kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
light bulb.
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
It's like the guy that stopped talking at 4.
So you were his placeholder until he found someone
Probably.
else. That's see, he flipped it. I told you, his advice is
He was
literally
So yeah, I don't know.
human nature, I swear.
You should have friends that like guilt you or shame you into doing something. Like if you were like,
Here first.
Oh no, yeah.
hey, I want to go try that. I heard about that. I want to go to a sex club. Some people be like, you're filling a void. You're a terrible person. It's like,
Oh, no.
go try it.
Yeah.
Worst case, you don't like it 3 times, right? You do it 3
Right.
times, not 2, 3, 3.
Three.
Yeah, I've been taking notes.
Well,
Not as copious as you. I mean, you got 2 binders there.
Yeah,
I
shit,
did.
we haven't even got to those yet.
Yeah, no. The only person who was really, really excited was my best friend. So,
Yeah, well,
Keep that one around.
yeah.
oh yeah, she's been my ride or die since 6th grade.
See, but that's how friends should be. Like,
Oh
Did you tell me
yeah.
that you want me to do her reading for her?
She said she wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I
That's
don't.
fine. So I had this therapist. She comes over from Grass Valley. So she was over here the other day, and she was me because she was in town. She's like, "Hey, woman, I'm like, yeah, come on over." So I'm and she's like, "I want you to do my best friend and give a read." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So she calls her friend up. Her friend sends her over. I give her a reading. And her friend's crying. She's like, "Oh my god, how does he know so much about me?"
Yeah.
So she goes back to work, and she has all these other ladies that work with her because she cleans houses in like these mansions over in like Lake Wildwood. And I swear, like I've done 4 this week from her coworkers. And so she's just like, every time she's with a different coworker, she's like, "You got to do this with my friend." And so I'm getting these texts coming across my phone, and I'm just like,
Poor guy.
"Sure, no problem." Yeah, I'm like, I know, poor guy, right?
poor guy.
Oh.
As busy as I am, all the other stuff.
I don't know how you do
I
it.
just don't know. Yeah, I take one for the team. But anyway, it's like,
You're filling a void.
I'm feeling the void for this person. Well, she's loving it because she's feeling fantastic. Her friend's like, "Oh my god, you know the coolest people. How'd you find this guy?" You know?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. She was definitely. When I told her, she was like, "Shut up, you're dumb. You're like,
you're so,
what are you doing?"
so gullible. You fell for
And
this.
so
Yeah.
I told her, I said, I didn't really delve into very much with you. And I told her, I said, I sent him my pictures. She was like, okay, whatever. And I played back the clip for her.
Yeah.
And she just like looked at me. She goes, "How the fuck?" And I was like, right? Okay, so can you jump on my ship now, please?
Right? Yeah.
Can you jump on with me? She's all about my whole life right now. So she's just like, go out there and do it. And I'm like, oh,
Go fuck the world.
That's a good friend.
Yeah, she's
she's
fantastic friend.
definitely my
Find more like her.
she's definitely my
The other-
Do a second show. Bring her on.
Yeah, the other guy needs to go.
Oh, she'll do anything. So you
Next
know.
guest.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll be fun. So I know we're jumped all over the place here. More of your story that you feel is important that you want to share.
I'm not really sure. Like
How about like what have been like the hardest things that you've gone through? You're like, if I can prevent anyone from having to do this, or if they are in the middle of it, to realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like, what would you share with them? Like, what's some of the most fucked up things that have happened to you? Other than driving 2.5 hours and having the guy tell you he wants to be friends.
Other than cars in the field.
Yeah. It was probably when I found out what my ex-husband had done with a minor in my home. So that was
Not your own child.
yes.
It was your own child.
It was.
Oh God.
It was. It was mine. It wasn't the one that we shared together. Although
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. There's just too many questions. But I still remember getting the phone call from my girl's dad, from the child in question, from her dad, and he's like, this is the worst thing you could imagine. And I was like, are you...
God, how old was your child at the time?
She was 10.
What did that other dad do?
He wanted to come down and kill him.
Right?
He wanted to come down and kill him.
I mean, I've thought this over many, many times.
Hopefully the guy's locked up.
No.
Oh.
No, he's out and about right now.
Yeah, I've thought this over many times. Like, you see sometimes, like, on social media where, like, mom or dad will go after the perpetrator and do some bodily injury, and everyone's like, yeah, fuck yeah, get him, you know, like, yeah. If that were me or my child, like, I don't have enough forgiveness in my heart to be like, oh, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if it wasn't about forgiveness. It was just, if he would have done what he wanted to do, he would have been the one locked up. He would have been the one away from his family, and it would have changed the course of how we are now.
I think there has to be some kind of, like, because the judicial system is so fucked up on this.
Yeah.
And they let people get by and get in, just, you know, or they like slap their hand on penalties and shit like that. I think that in a crime of passion where you're enraged because your child was innocently taken advantage of, I mean, there has to be something where it's like the judges or the just like, yeah.
No, he wanted to. I went outside, and we were right in the middle of divorce, throwing restraining orders back and forth. I was trying to keep the peace in the house because I was still living with him at the time.
Yeah.
But he was like, the deputy got on the phone with me, and he said, you cannot let him know what you know. And I said, do you want me to go back up there in my apartment and pretend everything's fine? Like, my world didn't just shatter into a million pieces? And he
More than it already was because of the divorce. Yeah.
He was like, oh, I didn't care about the divorce. I was...
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but yeah,
like,
on top of it, he was like, yes.
Why?
They wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to run, because they had to there was a process to it. So they had to have her come down into the local victim witness, who, thank God for them. I mean, they were like literally the tape at the time holding us all together, because we couldn't, I still think about that time, and my mind is blank. I can't even.
How old is she now?
She'll be 15 tomorrow.
Oh, this is, yeah. Is she okay?
She's in therapy now.
Yeah.
She wasn't ready then. With the passing of my mom, I think that kind of
opened up some things.
Yeah, you know, the mind shifts to protect. So I think her mind shifted a little bit, and so she's been kind of going through it a little. So
f***ed up, you know. I had another guest in here. Rich wasn't on the show. Same thing. I don't know what it is about Olivehurst, but I kid you not, dude. This is that's what exactly was happening with her child and her husband, and it was his daughter. Up situation.
Yeah, it was. So I had to. I always tell people, you know how
but she didn't do anything. She kept it quiet because he beat the shit out of her. He choked her and stabbed her in the neck with a pencil.
Yeah.
So she kept quiet until she came on my show. That's the first time she actually opened it up. And then she was on her way out of town. She was moving. She was going far away, and so that was her freedom to just share everything that she knew. And then she bounced.
Yeah. She. I tell people, do you know when someone says, when they're sitting in a courtroom and they're like, oh, you stabbed them 47 times. And they're like, I remember the first 2. And people are like, how do you not remember doing it? And they tell you it's blind rage.
Yeah.
I've never felt what blind rage could feel like until I walked back up in that apartment, and he looked at me. He was holding our daughter at the time, and he looked at me and goes, everything okay? And I just looked at him and said, yep, everything is fine. The kids just missed me. And he went into some rant about how if I just let my husband help him to get my kids back, and the dad was being an asshole, blah, blah, blah. And we were working beautifully together. We always have. We are great working together for the kids. So the following week, July 11th, she did her interview, and they pulled us into separate rooms, and with me, they had me sign a child protective agreement that I would not leave our daughter with him, and They were like, if you have anywhere else to go, go. And I was like, I have my parents.
What are you? I mean, you're a single mom. It's like...
Yeah, I had my parents, and
that's the biggest hurdle for people too. Like, they can't run away because it's so expensive. And last month's rent, deposit, all this other bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and they were like, here's the human services, call these numbers and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, thank you. Called my mom. I had to call daycare. He was on his way to daycare because the sheriff showed up, and she was like, call daycare now. I had to fill out a form saying I could legally protect her and not say where she is. Like, it was like a whirlwind. I don't remember very much more, of that particular day.
How much time did he do?
He was sentenced to 180 days with 100.
6 months?
Yeah, he was sentenced to 180 days with 140 days credit. So,
oh my God, no way.
Or 120 days credit. I'm sorry, because he had to do 60 days over the weekends, and every day in jail is 2 days in jail. So he only had to do 3 extra months.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking. It was.
This is and you can say no. I'm just curious because of how insignificant the penalty is. Was he just touching, or was there actual penetration?
It was just touching, but it was.
I mean, regardless, it is vile. It is vile what he did.
What they felt that they could go to trial on, because we didn't go to trial. He took a plea. Was the fact that the next day on both occasions he went to her and told her it was a mistake. I thought it was your mom.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mistook a 10-year-old for a grown-ass woman?
Because we used to do family movie nights, and we would all hunker down in the living room and put on a movie.
It's bullshit.
And
he already had a story, what he was going to say. Yeah, It's already fabricated in his mind.
Yeah, so he told her the next day, both times, I thought you were your mom. I'm sorry. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it, or whatever. I never saw the clips or videos or anything like that of her.
No, that would be too much.
So,
but oh my God.
And so
I'm so sorry for you and for her.
Yeah, and she was in the process of.
He's out roaming the streets doing whatever because nothing happened to him.
Mm-hmm. Like, he's here
at
with
the hand. There you go.
Yeah, he'll show up at my sister sees him more than I do because she goes shopping inside of Walmart, and so he's in Walmart Saturday mornings. Well, not right now because he's doing more
time. For what?
He violated probation.
Doing what?
This time it was having an underage minor female in his vehicle without the parent because he can't be alone with kids.
See, this is the.
And this was the second one. The first one was.
Are you kidding me?
The second one was 2 weeks after he got out, he had explicit content on his cell phone. So whatever that was, porn, naked pictures
of a minor, or just in general.
Just in general, you can't have it. And so,
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Is he registered sex offender?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can find him on Megan's Law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, and
now, a word from our sponsors.
There's been a lot of trauma in my marriage, in my experience, and in my husband's past. I was seeking healing in whatever capacity I was able to encounter it. I came across Ryan, and we decided to go forward and planned for a session. Then we met at for Ed's office for a counseling for a session, which began with counseling. And the counseling component itself was pretty impressive. It was very thorough with seeing me, and really, I felt very seen in my whole experience. So he could see what direction I was ready to move in and from what perspective I was coming from. It felt like a very unexpected healing experience that I embraced. It came to me, and it was an opportunity for me to exercise my adult consent in a safe place. I feel grounded in my healing journey, and I look forward to continuing that journey and of healing and growth. I have a lot of gratitude for Ryan and the work that he's done for me.
Now, back to our Topless Talk interview with Ryan Nickel.
So yeah, I asked the DA this last time. I said, what does he have to actually do?
Right.
Put these two things together for you guys to understand that
What the fuck is wrong with that, county, dude?
Yeah,
Seriously.
what I said in my statement to the judge the day that they did sentencing was, humans are creatures of habit. That's what he used to,
obviously.
it's what he used to say to me. They're creatures of habit. They're creatures of habit. And so, to kind of pry back out, I said, he's a creature of habit. All you've done is teach him to be smarter.
Yeah.
That's all you've done.
Hide it
That's
better.
all this case has done. So,
Those people, dude.
yeah, so she'll see him at Walmart. He doesn't say very, obviously, he doesn't talk to her at
No,
all.
of course not. Yeah, your sister, right?
Yeah,
Not
my
your daughter.
No. Well, I don't go to Walmart.
If you know that's where he shops, I'd avoid too. Yeah, for sure.
I don't go. I do Walmart orders.
Yeah.
I've started to go back in, but I look like a crazy person because I'm kind of always looking and on alert. And
Well, what happened? Would he attack you?
no, I just don't want to. I don't want to have. I don't want to have what I feel like I've gotten under control. I don't want to have a massive panic attack. And my kids watched me go through enough of that. So after I left from victim witness, I called.
How can you be a victim witness if the guy's still in the same town and you're still in the same town? I don't understand how that works. It's almost like, what's the point of even calling a victim witness?
Yeah, I asked the DA to push for him because they can request for him to be 30 miles
Right.
away, and I requested that, and they said, well, he already has an established job. And I said, I don't, so do I, so I'm the one who has to move.
This guy has more rights than your own family, the people he
Stupid.
violated.
Yeah, so there's more programs out there to help him than there was for me when I was leaving. I called CASA and I was told they can't help me go to Roseville. He was.
They're back open now.
Well, yeah, no, at the time they were open. They just
they
didn't
were.
have any funding and they couldn't help me. So they said, go to Roseville. And I said, I work here and I live here. They're like, we're
Right.
sorry, we can't help you. There's nothing we can do. Salvation Army turned me away. There was a couple other places. Human Services couldn't do anything. There was nothing. When I went to T-Mobile, because he was the account holder over our phones and our phones show our location.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I did the same thing. I went in and I said, he's not supposed to have anything. I need my number now. You have to wait 5 to 7 business days. I walked down to the other end of the mall to Verizon and opened a new account with them and said, forget this, shut off all of our phones. I messaged who I needed to that we had new phone numbers, and there was
I love that you did that.
Yeah.
Because you're hitting all these roadblocks everywhere else and all this red tape, and you're like, fuck that. And you just went to, charge life into your own hands and just said, okay, I'm gonna get my own cell phones. I don't need this anymore, and just let it be.
Yeah, I lost.
It's his name anyway. Just let it be responsible for it.
It makes me mad still sometimes because I had that number for like 18 years. Like everybody.
But now he doesn't have your number though.
No,
he would have it.
Yeah, he would have had it.
There is a silver lining there.
Yeah. So like I ran into every roadblock you could think of. I remember calling the hotline and I was put on hold.
Oh my God.
And the domestic violence, I was told, please call back later where our calls are busy, and then it would drop. And I'm like,
more important things to deal with than yours.
I remember calling 911 one time. They're like, please hold. And I was like, what? Please hold?
Yeah, like,
this is 911.
How busy are we here? Yeah. So, okay. Wow, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Is that the worst of it?
Pretty much. I mean,
so what would you tell to someone who's in the same situation?
What
would you do different if you could?
I don't think I would have done anything different. I leaned on the people that I had around me at the time, and it wasn't a whole bunch, and you don't need a whole bunch of people to, I know they say, it takes a village. No, it takes the few people that, like my best friend, I leaned on her through the entire thing. I leaned on my parents.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful and grateful for both of them.
Did he move out? Did you have to move out? What was the situation?
So yeah, he had to move out. I still live in the same apartment. So
he knows exactly where you live.
He knows exactly where I live. Yeah. So there for a while, I went through phantom trauma.
Yeah.
Where
paranoid.
Yeah. Well, that's
kicking the door and some.
There's a camera that faces out to.
Now we know why the guy always has his hood on and his
Jesus, yeah, that makes sense now.
There's a
Coming full
camera.
circle.
Yeah, there's a camera that's on that faces as you come up my front door. There's a camera
Yeah.
on my front door. There's a camera in the living room. There's a camera in my little one's bedroom, and there's a camera in my bedroom. And they all will go off if somebody enters the door. And that's how I've lived. I make my sandwich on
when
the
you fuck
counter.
this guy in your house, is he on camera in your bedroom?
No, I take the camera out. He asked me to take the camera out.
That makes a lot of demands.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So yeah.
Did you make a sandwich too? When you're done?
No, I make a sandwich for myself on the counter that I used to make it for him, and the cupboard where he smashed the dishes above my head is right there. I did replace the mirror that he shoved me against and still, even though it's not the same mirror, I look at that mirror every time I walk out and I can still hear the crack.
Why not move for your sanity, for your kids?
Money.
I mean,
Money.
You have a job though.
I do, but to come up with first month's, last month's, and to be able to go somewhere where I could afford. I've tossed around the idea to my best friend about moving in together, and
Is she single as well?
No, she's married, but she's married on paper. She's just doesn't want to be married anymore. So
Well, yeah, move your best friend in and
Yeah.
move him out. Yeah. He's like, I have too many kids, I'm done.
yeah, after he moved out, I scrubbed from top to bottom, and I asked the girls, I said, how do you want your rooms to look? I rearranged their rooms. I rearranged my room. The only room I didn't do is the living room. That's just too much of a mess.
So I have a real question for you. Is this part of the reason why you kind of just sabotage yourself with dating? Is because you allowed for someone to come into your house, you trusted him, he violated that trust, he violated your daughter, that you don't have anyone that you're really actually actively pursuing because you have still young children at home?
It's always in the back of my mind. Yeah. I won't truly just let somebody be there or be. I'm always disappointed. I'm always let down. So it's easier for me to just handle it myself, do it myself, make sure it gets done. Like I've always been the man. I've always managed the bills or paid for the
You
bills.
enjoy pegging people.
I mean, I've worn the So in my mind, it's hard to wrap around. Why do I need a man if I'm doing all these men things? Why do I need to deal with this? Or why should
Because
I?
you don't want to be the man. You're probably exhausted by
I
being
am.
the man. Yeah.
I think I've mentioned to you a few different times, like, I don't want to think. I don't want to think.
Which is why you want to be choked and fucked. You just want to be, here I am.
Yep.
Do what you're supposed to do, and let me make sure I feel it.
I want someone to be able to recognize, read, and just do it without me having to say.
Right.
And one guy I talked to, he's like, well, there has to be some sort of communication in the beginning. I'm like, no, not if you know what you're doing. You really shouldn't. I shouldn't have to tell you, touch here, do this. You should
Not
just,
that.
You should be able to. And he's like, oh, well, there's a learning process. I'm like, I feel like I'm
Yeah,
saying
a lot of
it,
guys are
you're
not
saying-
guys anymore.
No, they're
No.
not. Yeah.
And that's.
But there's a lot of women trying to be guys, so then you have women trying to be guys fighting with the guys that are guys, and
You get two
Yeah.
kids fighting against each other. Yeah.
I mean, I've even considered, I'm like, maybe if I just swing the other way, maybe I might have better luck at this point.
You
Like,
might if you're already doing all the man stuff.
I mean,
try it 3 times, right?
but I don't want to be the man in that relationship
Yeah.
either.
Well, here's the thing that I know about relationships is women know how to please other women.
That's because they all want dick.
Well, it's true. So
Every lesbian I've ever met,
Yeah.
they're like, I'm a lesbian, and then they're like, well, I want dick, and I was like, what?
Yeah. There was a lesbian that I was with, and then she's like, this is the top 10. You're the top 10. She's like, of all the I've ever had, and I've been a lesbian for 15 years and married to one for 7 years. She's like, you're the top 3. But like you said, she's like, but I really wanted dick. And she's like, that's why I'm not anymore. That's why I'm not married anymore.
Yep.
So,
I mean,
That's why they want strap-ons, but they don't want the guy.
Yeah.
so I don't know. I just, I don't.
But I think that is that's the biggest hinderment that you have
Right now,
is
yeah.
that guilt of what happened to your family under your watch, especially if you're the protector, provider,
Yep.
that role. That's that's a huge mental hurdle for you to overcome, because until then, yeah, it makes perfect sense. You're going to have guys that you're going to go pick up in their field, bring back, them, take them back, because you don't have to worry about it. You can control it. You're there. They're only there while you're there. They're gone, and that's it. So, yeah, you're stuck in this. You're still in fight or flight. A lot of it is still fight or flight right now.
Bringing somebody home at this point it's not just triggering for everybody.
Everybody.
It's triggering.
Your poor fucking children. Even your 3-year-old may not even have. Oh, she wasn't born then, was she?
Yeah, she was.
She was?
Yeah.
So that trauma, she absorbs that. She feels it, whether or not she wasn't directly involved in it, but that ripple throughout the family gets picked up by her as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I met a guy, talked to him for a while. We decided we were going to date. We were going to be boyfriend, girlfriend, exclusive. I brought him around the kids, and they were just like, who's this dude? Like, and I had talked to them about it. Like, it wasn't something that I just was like, hey, we're going to go have lunch.
Yeah.
We talked about it. And I really made sure with my almost 15-year-old now, and I talked to her and I said, Mom doesn't have to do this. I just, for her to understand what it means to long for something, it's not quite there. So I told her, I said, I want you to be comfortable. And I really made sure and stressed it with her. Eventually, we ended up breaking up, and she didn't really want anything to do with him. And he kind of knew. I just said that there was some pretty awful stuff between her and my ex-husband, which is why we don't have any contact with him. And he was like, okay. And I said, so she's going to be very standoffish. She's going to be all of these things. And he's like, completely understand that I'm some weird new dude, right? And so he was the first guy that I have brought around my kids. And she's since warmed up to him. And my 3-year-old absolutely adores him. He adores her. It's everything is so...
How long ago was that relationship?
It was June of last year, and then we broke up in, I want to say right at the beginning of September of last year. But we stayed very good friends. He still hangs around with my kids. He comes, when football was on, we would hey, I'm doing football food. And
so what was the disconnect when you guys broke up?
Why did we break up?
Because you're still friends.
Yeah. He said that we just weren't each other's forever person.
And he knew that.
And he was talking to his ex.
Yeah.
Well, and I also wasn't looking.
I hate when they always oh, I just know you.
It's not me, it's you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I wasn't asking for forever. I can't think or when someone says, oh, what do you see for your future? I can't see it. And it's because of the trauma. I can't see it. I know there's certain things that I want to do, but I can't visualize.
Sex in a waterfall?
Yeah. Well, I can't visualize very much more than that. I can't see my future. So I wasn't asking for forever.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking for him to propose in the next 2 weeks, which he had a fear of commitment, he said. So
well, he goes back to his ex. Fear of commitment.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And so I
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That was it. And he was like, but you're a really great friend and a really great person, and you check all the boxes. I love everything about you. Just
God, everything but what?
But we're just not forever people. So I left it at that, and we just stayed friends. And
have you ever crossed that line again?
No,
just straight up.
Yeah. No, my friend's thrown the idea at him a couple times, and I'm like, he's not gonna cross. He's not gonna
bite.
I don't think so.
Is he back with his ex again?
No.
Yeah.
No, she's in North Carolina, I think, something like that.
So what would your advice be then to someone who's gone through some pretty horrific stuff as you've gone through?
You like I said earlier, you have to lean on the people who are right there with you, and you have to know that you're capable of doing it. It's not, for me, I always use I don't have a choice. And if that's what you have to tell yourself every day to get up, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I have to go to work. I don't have a choice.
That's great for motivation in early stages.
Early.
But eventually it's going to fatigue you.
It is. And
Yeah.
and you end up getting very exhausted, but that's where you do what I didn't do, and you give yourself that grace. And you have to be able to know, I need to take a moment. I need to breathe. I need to do something for me. And whatever that is, whatever it is that just brings you a calm, that's what you need to do. If that's going to the spa, if that's going to the water, if that's going on a long drive, if that's just sitting in your room.
If that's just listening to Rob Zombie chasing people
That's
down
right.
in your SUV, just being rageful on the way to school.
For me, once I hit that wall of I don't have a choice, and I don't have a choice became exhausting. For me, it was dropping all the kids off, doing my normal routine, getting a Starbucks, a Dutch Bro, whatever, coming home, crawling into my bed, and then putting on a TV show, and then laying there all day. All day. That was my way to recover.
To cope, yeah.
And I think that was a good way to start, because it let my system just don't put on anything like super crazy or super triggering, but put on a show that you've watched a million times.
So I'm so curious. I'm curious. I really am. So you've had all of these experiences, and then you meet me on Bumble. On a dating site, and I'm like, oh, I'm the healer. I got all of this. What made you go sign me up? Like, you're just like, my life isn't f***ed up enough. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. I mean, obviously, I'm not a creep or anything like that, but it's like, the appearance of that on the dating site, you're like, what the f*** is this guy? Like, what? Like, walk the audience through that mental gymnastics you had to go through.
That was curiosity.
Okay.
That was also just continuing to make sure that, or check in with mind, body, and soul. I mean, if one is disconnected from the other, you're disconnected all the way through. And what harm could it come from having a conversation about relationships and connection to trauma and to how the universe is literally me raw? Like, where else could I turn in order to find that extra piece, that extra connection?
You're like, oh, I know the reader. He can help me.
I mean, there has to be something else. I felt like I was running into a wall with therapy. Therapy was just, I love my therapist. I love her to death. But I came to a standstill. Like, when you start losing weight, there comes a point where you just end up at a standstill, and you have to figure out how to get around that. That's whether it's working out differently, whatever. I was at a stopping point.
You told your therapist, you're like, hey, this isn't working anymore. I'm gonna go meet a guy, and he's gonna.
You tell your therapist about this?
I did.
Oh.
What did she say? I'm curious.
I told her about the first time that we met. And she was like, that seems interesting.
It's like, I'm going to make a phone call.
So she's like, explain this to me again. So I ran it back to her, and she's like, so how do you feel though afterwards? Like, how is this
Are you
going?
violated? Yeah, she's gauging like, is this?
And I told her, I said, I feel like I'm really making that connection, that I'm literally disconnected all the way through. And it's not just with tuning forks and noticing where I can and can't. I'm literally just disconnected all the way through. I go through things, not just sex as an
So you didn't
act.
tell her about the cross, huh?
No, I did not tell her about the cross. Did not tell her. But I think we were kind of taking every couple weeks at that point. I think I had moved back into every few weeks or so. Yeah. But no, I did not tell her about the cross. The only person who heard about the cross was
your best friend.
My best friend.
Yeah.
And she was like, what the f***? Are you kidding me? So, but I told her it wasn't about the act of it. It was what it brought. It was, where's the limit? How do I know how to say no? Do I know how to stop somebody?
Yeah.
Am I just going to let it ride because I'm doing it for them, or am I doing it for me? I was like, it's not just about, I said, the whole other part of it.
Very empowering process.
It was.
Yeah, people realize that. They're like, it's very sexualized. And then you go through, you're like, holy fuck. You gain a part of you back if you didn't. If you lost your voice and your choice, you now have that back with you again.
Yes, and she was like, did you say no at all? I said, I did say yellow. I did say yellow.
Yeah.
I did, because I told her, I said it was a slap on the face.
Oh yeah, when I slapped you. Yeah.
I was like that's a.
But I called you out though. It wasn't a real yellow. I said you said that because you're afraid.
Yes.
You said yes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a real yellow. It's because you were afraid of what was going to happen next.
I still said it.
You did.
Voiced it.
Yes.
Because any other 2 years ago, me would have just let you do it.
Well, good for you.
So I took that as a win for me. I mean,
it was. You should. Yeah. I'm glad you owned
so
that.
yeah. I mean,
You even wore yellow glasses
yeah.
as a reminder.
Because people say you're going to be the windshield or you're the bug. And I say both of those. I'm going to be the headlight and I'm going to shine regardless of what bug throws through me, because it's the one thing, my smile and my heart is the one thing that I have not changed through all of this. Like I still smile and I still have a kind. You asked me to do so. Yeah, I'll do it. I was running around like a crazy person yesterday afternoon because I'll do it. I'll do it for you because I know you need the help or I know you need this. So
It's good that you do that. It's also good to say no as well.
It's exhausting.
It's also good to say no.
I don't know how to say no. I don't know how to say
You told me no.
When I tell you, well, that was circumstantial. That was, I don't care what you had. It was, I don't know. That's just
It's funny because many women that I've worked with over the years have therapists, and some of them are like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And some of them are like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad that you've been able to find something to help you with this because we've been stuck for so long." Mm-hmm. And so it's always like a mixed bag.
Yeah. Well, she noticed that once we met the first time, I kind of started to move up again a little bit. And then the second time I didn't tell her, but she noticed. She was like, "You've been able to, like, you seem like you've got this kind of figured. So now I don't even know the next time I'm supposed to talk to her." Like that's, I'm like, I don't have.
Your guy friend was
figured
right.
out.
I'm another placeholder for you. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm a placeholder for therapy.
Thank you. No, I feel exhausted from therapy, and you do reach that point, and again, reach out to a therapist. I mean, there's no harm in it.
For sure. There's a reason why they're there.
Mm-hmm. And
I've gone through therapy. My kids are in therapy.
You should treat mental health just like being sick from the flu. Mm-hmm. It's, some laying in bed, watching the same show over and over, or just because it's just noise in the background for you to lay there.
Yeah.
Doing something is nothing sometimes. And you have to remember that sometimes doing something is nothing. Your body has to heal. I remember telling my mom that many, 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 many times. She's like, "I'm so tired. I'm so tired." I'm like, your body's exhausted. It's trying to repair itself. You don't realize all of the movement that your body is doing, all of this stuff. Yeah, you're exhausted. Yeah. And so be exhausted, be tired. "Well, I'm not talking to you when I'm falling asleep." It's fine. It's fine, because I know then your body is repairing itself. Just let it be what it is. So you have to remember that quiet and that resting of, "I'm not doing anything, I'm being lazy." No, you're healing. Your body's healing.
Yeah, allow for it to happen.
You have to, or your body's going to make you do it.
One way or the other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been there too. Crash and burn. That's what I call them, crash and burn.
So thank you for sharing a lot of personal stuff here. Curious to round this out. So you have the guy, how often do you meet with the guy in the field?
Just depends on...
Once a month, once every 2 months, once a week?
I would say like a couple times a month, maybe.
So like 3 or 4 times a month?
Yeah, I think even that's too much. Maybe once or twice.
All right, so
yeah.
Not every other week.
Every other week, yeah. When was the last time you actually like had an orgasm with a partner, not yourself crying in the shower?
I know you love that. That's so funny. I don't know. I don't know if I've been with somebody, but I've had to stimulate the orgasm. So I've been with somebody, but I had to do it while they were...
Were they there?
Uh-huh. While they were like inside, or while like, yeah.
Were they there?
Well, she said that she takes care of herself after he leaves.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No. But she wants something different, then...
Yeah, if you want something different, but I mean...
You should get what you want.
When was the last time that happened? When you stimulated yourself when they were there?
Like 4 years.
4 years ago?
Yeah, it was with my ex-husband. Yeah.
So you haven't had an orgasm with anyone in 4 years?
With anybody? No.
Oh, so you can solve that problem.
Well, she's not counting me.
You were there, but like, what do you mean? Like, when is the last time I had an orgasm through penetration?
Through a partner.
Through a partner?
With a partner, yeah.
Well, other than you 4 years ago.
Yeah, I've never had sex with her.
Huh.
Yeah.
No.
But
the work I do, yeah, she's had releases.
Yeah,
She's orgasmed.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
No, but that's therapy work. That she doesn't count that.
I'm not saying I don't count it.
Non-therapeutic orgasms.
There you
Therapeutic
go.
orgasms.
Like, well, that's what I thought. Like,
I'm curious. So you haven't had an orgasm with a partner?
From my partner, no.
With a partner in over 4 years.
Yeah, and I did it.
And it shows.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for reading me. Thought I hit it so well.
I got a trained eye.
It was professional evaluation.
You need the yellow around and then those like spotlights.
I know, right? What I got, these are brown. Brown, because I'm full of shit.
To make you know what you look like you know what you're doing.
I'm more professional with my glass. No, just like, it's my wish for you is just that you continue to choose yourself. That's it.
I was like waiting for some Jerry Springer talk.
So you summed it up in one sentence.
Yeah, just
He's that good. It's just all one condensed one sentence.
I'm bottled this up into a fortune cookie.
Right.
So with that though, like, do you do any drugs?
No.
You don't do any drugs.
No, I used to smoke weed. I stopped that when I got pregnant, like right.
At 16?
Yeah. No.
It's changed a lot since then.
Yeah. At least 3.5 years ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was either flower or the vape, one or the other.
Got it.
But that's all. I'm bad, okay? Like that's.
No.
I'm a school teacher. I got to teach you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not all bad.
Could you imagine? Like, again, I'm just like this big walking contradiction. So
Yeah.
I teach preschool and teach other people how to be with preschool students, and
That has nothing to do with your own sexuality. Because you're a preschool teacher, all of a sudden you should be a nun?
no. No, but again, like, it's just one of those. I saw the video and it was like, could you imagine standing here greeting kids knowing you were just like railed over something? And I was like,
Yeah, why not?
yeah, well,
You have a lot more patience.
That's what adults do.
right.
A lot more patience with the kids, I'll tell you that.
Well, I don't work with them anymore, so I just work with the big people who work with them. So.
Yeah.
But
And now, a word from our sponsors.
My name is Alice Lamana, and I was given an amazing food reading from Ryan last week, and it was the most amazing thing I've actually ever experienced.
I have to be honest, I thought at first it was just kind of this scam that was unique that this guy was running to be able to just see lots of boobs on the internet. But it turned out to be actually pretty intuitive and accurate.
He was able to pick up on things that I've known about myself, but that I haven't voiced out loud to anybody.
He explained things that I didn't share with him, and the connections make sense to me. It helped me learn a little bit more about how my body stores energy that I'm experiencing.
I was shocked. Couldn't believe some of the things that he had said.
I would highly recommend Ryan.
Oh my gosh, I highly recommend it.
Try it. See what happens. See what you find out about yourself.
I just had a boob reading with Ryan, and I want to highly recommend that you do also.
Now, back to our Topless Talk interview with Ryan Nickel.
yeah, it's the same thing. I still I pull up to preschool centers and I pull up to preschool homes, and I got to turn it down. I'm like, oh, I got to turn down the crazy music, and I'll pull up all professional. So
I think I was going to judge you based on the music you're listening to.
I had to take off my sticker on my car. Like,
what sticker did you remove?
Have the day you deserve with the skull flipping you off.
So what?
I took it down. I'm like, I'm pulling up to preschool schools.
If you knew the preschool moms are doing the exact same fucking thing. thing.
Well, they're moms. They're moms.
They're worse.
They're moms. They're worse.
They're worse.
Believe me, I know.
Seriously,
Yes. Yeah. I drop off at
The difference
daycare.
is they're talking about it, you're probably not talking about it at school.
I'm not.
That's the difference.
That is.
No, the difference is they're not talking. The difference is they're wanting it from their, soccer dads, and I'm out here trying to find it.
You are finding it. You're finding it in the field.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know that's probably one of my dings that came through.
Probably. He's like, yeah, because you're supposed to be in this morning, huh? He's like, hey, where you at?
I was supposed. Well, he knows I was coming here, so he knew I was coming.
He's like,
no, he wants to know about it. He's
like, did you get taken care of already, or can I still come over?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
What do your friends think that we do here? Like, I'm gonna go on a topless talk show. Do they think you're just gonna
Yeah, what's your best friend think?
this slut over here getting f***ed by like two guys? Like, what does she think?
No, that's what he thinks.
We should take a picture. We'll take our shirts off. You take yours off. We'll be like one on each side. We're like, what's up?
No, that's what he thinks is happening. Yeah.
Let's play into his fear.
We can fuel the paranoia.
The anxiety, the paranoia.
No, he would think it's hot. Like he's into that. So,
You'll probably pay him then.
he wants me to.
Oh, what the fuck? What's wrong, girl?
Yeah, why aren't you doing it?
What?
I don't know.
You don't want to. You don't want to be the guy. Is that it?
Yeah. I'm tired of being the guy.
Yeah, I can see.
I mean,
tears welling up.
You just want to be the girl. You want to be thrown around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. After we get past that, then yes, I would happily go back to doing it.
What about your girlfriend?
I don't have a lesbian girlfriend.
Your best friend. She'll let you move in.
No, we're not. No, that's not like what we are.
She
No.
said she's like, yeah, come on over. You can lick me. I was like, dude.
No, that's not.
That's what you heard.
We have a pretty good boundary right there. A
little wine, a little flour.
Pretty good. It wasn't a definitive. We have a boundary.
No, it's a boundary.
We have a pretty good boundary.
It's a boundary.
A little bit of
That's
wine.
like, how'd you do on your diet? Pretty good.
It's a boundary. It's a hard boundary. She knows that I'm coming on here to talk about like what I've been through and the journey that I'm on and trying to.
You can tell you got topless?
She won't care. I
know
mean,
she won't.
I'm sure she'll probably go try to find it so she can watch it. But, she's really the only person I've told. Well, and then the guy with the spare tire, and then the field guy.
You can have nicknames. Spare tire guy, field guy.
We do. Yeah. Yours is healing guy.
Protect the name of the innocent.
You're the healing guy. Yeah.
Like that.
Field guy is actually not field guy. He's Ellis Lake guy. So, yeah.
We're going to call him field guy.
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
We'll
change his name.
Tell him we've re-nicknamed
He
him.
works in the field. He's a field worker.
Field guy.
He's not a field worker, but okay.
Meets in the field. Field guy.
What is he then?
He works in agriculture, so that's why
In a field?
Yeah. He drops. He drops off he drops off tanks and he delivers things
in a field.
In a field.
See?
Okay, fine. We'll name him Field. I'll let my best
we
friend
win.
know. All right, it's Field Guy now.
Field guy,
It's
you've been renamed.
All right, bestie, it's Field Guy. Field Guy. I'll let her know.
Oh, well, you've been fun to tease and play with, and hopefully this has been a good experience for you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any parting words?
Just don't stop moving.
Don't stop moving.
Keep walking, even if it's in the dark, even if you feel like there's nobody around you. It's probably because they're not, but if you're walking, they're not, like, because at the end of the day, it's you. At the end of the day, it's you, and keep walking. If you feel like you're walking in a circle, you're still making more progress than you did yesterday, or the person who's curled up on the floor. And to be curled up on the floor is okay. Don't stay there. Get up. Keep moving. I'm not going to say it gets better because that's such a... There's always going to be something else. There's always going to be something else.
Yeah, life is always full of stuff.
I went through that. I went through the divorce. I started getting better, and then my mom got hit with illnesses, and then I lost my mom. So there's always going to be something that you're going to go through.
Yeah.
But the important thing is you keep going. You can do this. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep moving, whatever direction that may look.
That's good. Good advice.
It's the only thing I got.
Yeah. Beautiful. We're glad that you came on. You had the courage to show up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Topless Talk. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast so you never miss a future episode. For more information or to connect with Ryan, check him out on Instagram at ToplessTalk. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.